I'm excited to introduce this great personality who possesses high level of accuracy and attention to detail, good organizational abilities and performing well in a fast-paced and demanding environment. I proudly welcome Mr. Vishal Huddar to deliver keynote address on precision farming through automation and technology integration. We welcome you, sir.
Vishal Huddar. I am General Manager Sales in Gartech Equipments, Pune. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Chandrasekharan, Mr. K. Singarajan, and PoultryTech for inviting me and give time to speak and present our products in front of you. So, from last 23 years, we are in poultry automations. So today, this is the very hot topic to discuss because this last summer affected very much in our egg production in Namakkal. So many people giving data regarding Tamil Nadu, but I am also sharing some data that layer 80 million in Tamil Nadu, growth rate is 7 to 8% per annum. So if we are talking about 7 to 10% per annum means 8 million population will increase every year. Broiler population is 13.5 million chicks placed every week in 25,000 poultry farms in Tamil Nadu. Growing rate is 12 to 15% per annum. So I want to clap for Tamil Nadu for your very good production. So what is risk of intensified farming? The major risk of intensified farming is multiple breeds in one farm, multiple age groups, prone to disease, higher challenge in summer, multiple buildings of different size, different to manage, batch size, difficult to manage. So what is the solution for that? We cannot change the climate. Let's change the production management system. From StarNet, Mr. Elengo gives more and more details regarding automation and everything. But every automation, AI and technology required equipments for the same automation. So for that equipments, we need EC houses, battery cages and proper turbo tunnel ventilation system. So what is the economic in present scenario? Your present pillar shed can be converted. New expansion can be planned for fully battery EC houses. And Gartech has detailed presentation of every system. What is the basically issues when we want to start a new farm? The major problem, or we can say not a problem, but rules and regulation to open a new poultry farm. We required more and more approvals from authorities like Gram Panchayat, DTPC, pollution board clearance. Nowadays, pollution board clearance is very important. Irrigation department, Department of Mining, Electricity department, Department of Labor, so on. So this type of all the approvals you required to set up a new poultry farm. What you are exactly having the traditional open house with high-rise platform. What are the basic issues with our traditional farms is curtain house, no ventilation, exposed to all climatic conditions, manure lying beneath the cages, toxic gases, human contaminations, and labor issue. Labor is the biggest issue nowadays, and it will go more and more problematic in coming years. So this is a sample what I could made. The conventional open house, if you are having this type of 4 sheds and 1 brooding growing shed, so like we assume the capacity is 1,50,000 birds. So if you are convert this into complete closed house in the same building, your capacity may be by 3 lakh or 4 lakh in same buildings. You not need to construct a new building. Your existing shed will be converted into semi or fully closed house with a double or triple capacity. So nowadays what we required, not only the ventilation, building also plays a very important role. So this is a sample modern poultry house. What we required exactly is a completely leak-proof building with insulated building with side PIR panels and 100% very nice ventilation system. How exactly will poultry production be affected in the future? And what can you do to future-proof your operation against the coming challenges? What is the coming challenges is high environmental temperatures. What it does, reduce bird feed consumption and decrease nutrient intake, decreased egg weight. The temperature and ventilation system. This data I have taken from BV300 Nutrition Management Guide. So this guide tells that the temperature what we required is 24 to 28 degree for your maximum feed efficiency. The other environmental factor like air speed and air movement also plays a significant role. What happened when we are talking about EC houses? What we think, if we are having a EC house, we can control whatever temperature we want. Not like that. EC houses are also having their capacity, but in the humid climate, the air speed plays a very important role in poultry. Once the temperature exceeds 28 degree, birds start panting and their blood vessels dilate. So what we need to maintain 28 degree to get 100% good efficiency, good production. So how we can do that? Heat stress become more severe when humidity is more above 50%. So what is the implications on? What I am showing here is the thermoneutrality zone. So what is thermoneutrality zone? Is bird maintain their body temperature. So here you can see exactly we require the temperature is 26.7 to 29.4 degree. But above this temperature, your egg production and mortality will happen if your production, if your temperature goes beyond 32 degree. So how we can maintain the thermoneutric zone? This is the data of Namakkal. Our Namakkal temperature is minimum goes to 30 degree in January with a deviation of 3 degree. So if we can see the whole year, you don't have a proper temperature what bird requires. This is the whole year data. So for that, to maintain temperature, we require that type of building, because if you are having an open house, high-rise building, the ventilation is very critical part. So to make proper building and proper ventilation, you require battery cages or H-type frame. Modernization provides all basic needs like clean, hygienic and comfortable environment. So now we need to talk regarding brooding. So brooding growing is a very important thing. Most of the people, what they are thinking that we need to keep our birds healthy and good, giving good environment in laying period. But what is our observation, and the major observation is that brooding growing is a very important role. To maintain the weight gain and everything, you require a proper ventilation and proper building for brooding growing. The largest percentage of weight gain occurs during the first week. Growth of skeleton system is significant in this place. Chicks cannot regulate their own body temperature. If the air temperature and velocity are not at optimum, it will have direct effect on the chicken body's temperature. Highly prone to infections, deaths due to dehydrations, health issues, spreadal leg, pestibird, packing. Not controlling the brooding period leads to high first week mortality. So second week to week 7, it is crucial that chicks reaches to a constant and stable body temperature in the first 3 weeks. Growth of skeletal system significant in initial 3 to 4 weeks. Improper feed control can cause metabolic disease and leg problems. Feathers start growing, and if unhealthy feathers would lead to wrong body temperature. So this is the critical period of rearing. So what ideal temperature need to maintain in brooding period recommended by BV300? So first week you need to maintain 33 to 35 degree. Second week 30 to 32 degree. Third week 29 to 30 degree. Fourth week 28 to 29 degree. So how we can maintain this temperature in our open houses? This is very difficult to maintain these temperature in open houses. If you are going to maintain this temperature, your brooding cost will be very much high. So this we have done last year one project in North. So this was a existing building of 372 feet by 47 feet. So we converted this existing building into 1 lakh birds brooding growing house. Existing houses, existing open houses, we converted existing open houses into completely closed house and increased the capacity by 2.5 times more in the same building. So thank you very much.
Poultry Care would like to honor our special guest over here. Thank you so much, sir.